Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football. I thought I'd create a quick video showing you guys my team update and a few transfer options for game week 8. If you like this kind of stuff guys, subscribe and let's see if we can get around 100 likes on this video. So my team update, this is my team so far. As you can see, Hazard's going to be my captain and Maddison as my vice captain so far. So on my previous video, I already explained to you guys what my transfer strategy is going to be in upcoming weeks. So for game week 8, I'm going to make 2 transfers, which means I'm going to take that first -4 point hit. As you can see, I got 1 free transfer, 0.2 in the bank. So what I'm going to do is remove the 2 Manchester City players, which is going to give me a lot of funds to bring in Harry Kane. Now, I know a lot of managers are thinking to bring this guy in because he's got an amazing fixture against Cardiff City at home. The only reason that I brought him in is because I want to captain him for this week. And then later on, I can swap him around with Aguero and then maybe, use the money, upgrade Wilson to maybe Arnautovic. I was thinking to maybe upgrade Mane to Salah. These options are still open, but I do not want to take an additional hit. So maybe for game week 9, I might just make at least 1 transfer. Then I would have a lot of money in my bank to try and moving players around. And as you can see, bringing Harry Kane, I got 7.4 in the bank for the midfield. Now I can pretty much go for another Tottenham player if I wanted, but I want to get a cheaper option that could do well in the upcoming weeks. So I'm going to go with Brighton and bring this guy, Knockout 5.5. Now Brighton had a tough start, playing against Manchester City, Tottenham, but now the fixtures are changing, and with 5.5, I do not think you can go wrong with this. Now if I bring him, I'm going to take that -4 point for game week 8. Now with these transfers, I'm going to make these transfers before the deadline, and the deadline is on Friday, not Saturday, Friday. And of course, look, for game week 9, I have 1.9 in the bank. I can pretty much get rid of Harry Kane, bring Aguero back. And I've got 3.2. Then maybe in game week 10, for, let's just say, for Salah. In game week 10, Salah will play against Cardiff at home. I can remove Mane and upgrade him to Salah if I wanted. I can hold Mane and just upgrade other players that I do not want in my team for the long run, like Wilson, and bring in... I was so close to bring Lacazette as well. But his price is probably going to change. Yes, these are the things that I need to look out for because price changes might hurt the transfer plans. But I'm thinking about like bringing Arnautovic later on, like after game week 9 or something. So that was my team. So I'm going to bring Harry Kane, take that -4 point, captain him, and see what happens. You let me know in the comments below what you think. What are you going to do? And I'll go through all the comments like tomorrow morning, and I'll try my best to go through as much as I can. And yeah, so for game week 7 though, I created a video for transfer options for that week, and it went really, really well. And I thought I'll do another one for game week 8. So here are some of the players that I'm thinking that you should bring for game week 8. I'm going to go through them. We've got Harry Kane, great fixture for him against Cardiff. A lot of managers are thinking to bring this guy in. Jamie Vardy is looking really, really good. Still low owned as well, 8.9. Scored back-to-back goals with Maddison behind him as well. I think this guy could get a lot of goals. Plus, with the fixtures are just still amazing. I am desperately thinking to bring this guy in. I think it's either him or Lacazette. Gumerson, a cheap option, guys. 5.9 against that Burnley side that's kind of changing things around now. They won back-to-back. And against Huddersfield, this could be another chance for this guy to get a lot of points in. Now, it is for the short term, or is let's just say a great bench player as well after game week 8, because he has got against Manchester City and Chelsea a difficult fixtures, but it's still something to think about. And Anderson, a player on my radar if he continues to bring some points. He's taking some corners, plus that front three of Jan Malenko, and Nautovic and him, that looks threatening. And plus, the fixtures are turning. Yes, they do have Spurs at home. Difficult, but, you know, they're beating Manchester United. They drew against Chelsea. This could be a little gem to pick up. Hollybass, yes, he has got 4 yellow cards, which means if he gets 1 more, then he's banned for the next match. However, at home, this guy is so threatening. He's taking corners, he's taking crossings. So if you do have him in your team, maybe this might be the best option to actually play him. I wish I had this guy in my team as well, for at least this week. So if you're going for like a free hit, wild card just for this week or anything like that, or punt, then this guy probably is going to give you some points. And of course, I'm going to leave Trippier in here as well. Trippier, if he plays against Cardiff City, is going to be great option for him to get a lot of points. And yeah, and just another person that I thought of, you know, Burnley's doing pretty well, and this guy, Joe Hart, is, I think he's got like the highest saves in the season right now, and he's doing really well. With all these saves, he gets a clean sheet with just saves. So a cheaper option if you want like a set and forget a goalkeeper, or if you want a goalkeeper that you want to rotate with. And that is about it, guys. Wan-Bissaka is always going to be there, because it's just a great cheap enabler. That is about it, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, come give this video a like, come subscribe if you're new, and good luck for game week 8.